Hello, hello. I am the Salem Moon Oracle. I am a Massachusetts-based tarot reader, and you can find me at thesalemoonoracle.com. Here we go. Let's find out who we're reading for today. Gemini. All right, Gemini, we're going to pull a Celtic Cross for you with the Rider-Waite, and then we're going to use the Dark Mansion Tarot by Taroteka to pull the Celtic Cross. All right, Gemini. What does Tarot have to say to you? Let's do you and your challenge. Best outcome. Foundation. Past. Near future. Your energy. How other people perceive you. Biggest fear. And best outcome. All right, Gemini, let's take a peek. Here we have the Seven of Swords, the energy in which you are, the thief in the night, getting away with something. All right, so this is air energy, logic, theft, taking advantage of, or trickery. So we might be up to no good, Gemini. Let's take a look at what's going on. Let's see what your challenge is. The Fool. Okay, so here we have the first card in our Major Arcana. This is our 0 card. So this is our brand new energy, our innocence, our new beginning, our foolishness. And so perhaps, Gemini, we've had some situation where you got caught with your hand in the cookie jar and you have a new beginning. And you're not very happy with this new beginning because it's a very challenging position for you to be in. But it also turns out that maybe you put yourself in this position. And so let's remember that the tarot does not mince words, so let's keep going. Strength. The best outcome is that you're going to be able to pull through all of this without losing a lot of your self identity. Okay, so strength is the Leo card. It's courage. It's overcoming your greatest fears. And it's in the upright position, so that's great. And for the outcome, that's a great outcome card. Let's look at your foundation. This is your Page of Pentacles. This is a young energy, good news, finances, business. He's young, so maybe you have made a financial decision, okay, and it didn't work out in the best, and now you have to start over. And that's okay, because every single time we make a circle through the tarot, we have to start over as the Fool. It doesn't just end. It's a constant cycle, okay? And so here we have in our past, we have 8 of Swords. This is restriction, can be self-victimization. It lends a little bit more to the 7 of Swords and explains a little bit more of perhaps what you got into, and you actually couldn't see that maybe you got yourself into it, that this was actually a self-imposed jail, and it has led you to have to start over at the beginning. You're going to come out on top here, though. We see the strength. That's going to be your greatest asset. It's going to be maybe you have, maybe we're getting a cross watcher, and Leo is another one of your major signs in your zodiac. And so if that is, then this is a sign that this might be a reading for you. Okay, and let's look at our future. We have our King of Wands. Wands is our fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, daring, adventure. And so it looks like we're going to have, we're going to take off from this new beginning, and we're going to have some new adventures. It looks like you have a foundation that comes from a little bit of money, and so it doesn't look like you were wiped out entirely by this bad decision. It looks like you're still going to be able to have a strong foundation. You know, we don't have the Tower here. It looks like a new person in money, though. Of course, it's not the King of Pentacles. And so we are starting fresh with money, okay? We are still learning how to handle it, still learning how to take care of it, still learning how to pay our bills. And so maybe we made a bad business decision. Maybe you had a partner, and maybe you weren't extremely honest or forthcoming with this partner, and maybe you broke your contract, okay? And maybe you kind of thought, well, you know, I can do this on my own. I have all the strength that I need and I have the money that I need. So now it's time to have some adventure. Okay. I'm not saying that breaking apart was a bad idea. That's not what it says. But this does make you out to be the person who either has to be blamed. There's always someone who has to take the scapegoat has to take the blame for something. And so, not to say that you were an actual thief in the night, but it is the energy surrounding you right now. Okay. And so, if people did catch wind of a broken contract or something like that, then you might be the person that they're looking to blame for that. And so, any self victimization that you went through in the past is over. It's over. And so we've grown and gone from this ruminating and thinking about it and being stuck in our air, being stuck in our logic, into actual movement, passion, fire. We've got our king. He is the highest for your wands. And so this is our honorable man. This is our leader. This is our passion. This is our fire energy. Okay. So to go from Seven of Swords to King of Wands is a really big leap. And so there was probably some breakage here somewhere that required you to have to start over as the Fool. But it doesn't look like it's going to be that detrimental for you. It looks like you're going to actually be able to go out and enjoy anything that comes from this. So we've got Seven of Cups. You have a lot of options, a lot of choices. This is your emotion, your water. This is someone who has even been daydreaming a lot. So maybe you've been thinking of your adventures and you've been planning on where to go and you've been trying to pick out where to go. And basically, you just have a lot of options in front of you right now. So having the Fool as your brand new situation, you have a lot of option, a lot of choices. Okay. And so how people are perceiving you right now is the High Priestess. Okay. So this is very close to the Fool. Okay. So our Fool is 0 and our High Priestess is only number 2. So this is your inner voice, your intuition, your wisdom, and divine truth that you seek for yourself. Okay. So people are thinking that even though you may be blamed for being a thief in the night, it was really what was best for you. Okay. It really took a lot of thought. It took a lot of consideration. And this is your divine truth, really getting into it for yourself, your inner voice, really following your intuition. Okay. Your fear is the moon. Okay. The moon is actually also intuition, but it also can be secrets. And so maybe you're wondering, maybe your biggest fear was that I am just following my intuition. I am making all of these big decisions based solely on intuition and the belief that you're strong enough to be able to do it. You have the money to be able to back yourself. You have the adventure and the passion and the drive to be able to do so. But also another fear can be, what if my intuition is wrong? What if I'm not seeing everything as plain as day and there are things hidden in the dark? Because this is our moon card. Also, it is the Pisces card, so keep that into consideration, okay? In case you're having a Pisces in your situation here. A fear of losing one or a fear of that maybe you just weren't seeing everything under all of the light, and maybe you were afraid that you were making decisions based on your intuition without having all the information. But let's see the outcome. Okay, this is going to be the last card in our Celtic cross and the Four of Cups. This is offers and contemplation. Okay, these are not spilled over like the Five of Cups with depression. Okay, he looks bored, but it's really the same boy here. Okay, so Seven of Cups, lots of choices, lots of choices. Here are the cups you chose. Okay, whatever was in these cups that you chose was unfulfilling. Okay, it didn't give you the fire and the passion and the energy that you were hoping. Okay, so if you have already pre-chose the cups that you think that you want out of this situation, I want you to take a minute and contemplate longer. Okay, and you need to follow your intuition a little bit better when choosing these cups. Okay, because it doesn't look like they were all that fulfilling. Okay, it didn't end up being your 10 of Cups situation. It ended up being Four of Cups. He looks very bored, little lackadaisy. He doesn't really look like he's all that excited about him, right? Okay. So let's pull an oracle card for you. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, Gemini. This is the Animal Spirit Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And let's just pull a spirit, an animal spirit for you. All right, dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. Okay, pull that out. Dog spirit appears to remind you that although change is part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you, and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting the people that surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. Dog spirit also says, be true to that which you love, for now is a good time of good fortune. Be steady as you recognize that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true, and dog spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you. So that was the Spirit Animal Oracle for Gemini, and this is your Celtic Cross. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you again next week.